Hello, my name is Ella Gargano, and this is my creative critical reflection for a film my group and I made titled The Jewels of Paris. Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Oh, don't need this anymore. What is this? How does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? This isn't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the jewels of Paris. Thought they'd be here. Whatever, wrong place. Sorry, miss.
My head. What even was that? Who was that? Oh, let me fix this. There we go. We're back. I don't know what this is, but not my problem. So, where was I? Oh, conventions, right. So, our product challenges conventions by showing the movie through the villain's eye, which is not typically something action films do. Usually there are rightful heroes that always save the day. However, in our opening credits, the villain is sort of the hero, and the story is told through their own perspective compared to the heroes. Although we do challenge some of the conventions, we also dip into the action by including fast-paced scenes with constant movement. However, on the other hand, our film represents groups and social issues by replacing the usual powerful, masculine, and strong man character with the still powerful, feminine, and strong woman characters. Through our characters, the typical stereotype of a dainty good woman and a dangerous strong man are reversed, and the women are the villains, which represents the stereotypical social issue of women always being portrayed as someone who needs saving, or some type of goody two-shoes fragile character. Wait a second, I'm getting a call. Hello? Oh! Yeah, really? Oh, what? Give me a second, guys. Whoa, that's super cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, bye. I'll check it out. Yeah. Okay, bye. Oh, sorry. I was actually just on the phone with my coworker. She was talking about our film's engagement and distribution, which actually reminds me of our next topic. So, our project engages with audiences by having relatable, sympathetic characters and enticing action scenes that connect the audience to the film. My group and I contemplated about the details and characteristics that would be portrayed in our characters, including all the meaning and the dialogue. But before we could do any of this, we had to research and kept the audience interested in the film. And after, we soon found out that it had enticing characters. So, that's exactly what we did. Creating characters with attitude, power, and overall relatable. We split multiple personality traits into our 3 characters so each one can be connected to a certain audience member. Excuse me for one more second. I'm getting a notification. Oh, cool. Check it out. This is actually how our film would be distributed. And we actually got, of course, a couple more likes. So our film would be distributed from social media platforms because of its efficient, easy audience access and inexpensive distribution method, as you can see here. My group and I recognize this as sequential and directional synergy. Sequential energy because of the links and other items we can attach to a post about our movie, and directional synergy because of social media's increasing dominance over everything else. Because of this, there would be a vast audience, so having a range of social media platforms would allow our audience to easily find and film and make it easier to spread through one click of a button to share or post. And being able to share or post our film on multiple platforms would make it even easier for people who may have one form of media but not the other, therefore benefiting both us and the consumers. Wait, what time is it? Let me check. 4 o'clock. Oh, I actually have a quick interview I have to get to. I'll catch you there.
Welcome back to Technical Talks. I'm your host, Pam. and today we have a special guest, Ella Gargano. So, as usual, let's start off with a technical question. How have your technology skills developed throughout the creation of your new film, The Jewels of Paris?
I would say my technology skills developed throughout this project just by the experience of having to film some of the opening credits and edit everything. When filming, especially when we had to refilm certain scenes or touch up on some of the editing such as volumes of some of our diegetic sound effects, this process took a few moments because of the multiple attempts we had to do. However, after the multiple rough drafts we sampled, it was clear to us how the scenes would lay out. Because I was the editor, my technology skills significantly improved as the film was slowly developed into what it is now. Different scenes, such as the one where I had to edit about the camera, is shown displaying my newfound editing skills, as I had to edit one of my group members' voices to be louder and put a static camera effect over the clip.
Yeah, being the editor definitely takes a lot of work, and personally, that scene is one of my favorites. Can we actually show the clip up here on the screen?
Yeah, so this is actually, I had to put a camera effect over it and turn up her volume, and there was a lot going on behind it. By the end of our filming process, I certainly know new skills I didn't know before about some really neat camera angles, diegetic and non-diegetic sounds, vocals, camera transitions, how to hold a phone for certain camera shots, and so many more awesome effects that I didn't know were once possible. And because I love editing and taking so many videos and photos, I will most likely be using my new technology skills.
Thank you.
Lights, camera, and action. But there is more than that than those famous words. Behind the scenes, oh, not these scenes, or those, or that. Give me actually just 1 second. Behind the scenes, we use two different technologies, software and hardware, to put together and create the details for our film.
For this clip here, I had to position the phone in a certain way so that we got the clip that we wanted. However, it did take a few tries, but I'd say it's worth it. The same thing happened in this clip. Both of these angles were made possible with the usage of hardware.
I use software such as CapCut and Adobe for all of the editing, along with the making of a production logo, which I'll be here.
As you can see, there's thousands upon thousands of effects on CapCut, which is why it took me a lot of time to edit this, just because I couldn't choose which was best for our scene. There's also many sound effects and templates. There's so much room for opportunity and creativity that I really enjoyed using this app and getting to explore all of the cool features. It's definitely one of my favorite software editing apps.
Other hardware technologies such as my computer and my phone were used to film and upload our opening credits. These two technologies were integrated by using the phone to film, CapCut to mix and edit the film, and the computer to upload our opening credits. Looking back, I am proud of my group and I for all that we accomplished, especially with what limited technology and resources we were given. I can't wait for what other media projects I can play a role in with my new skills. Well, I'm Ella Gargano, signing off.